Welcome everyone to Learn a Trade channel. My name is Kevin Tate. Now we're going to get into the Cornelius-Nitro Pro Mini full service training. We'll be getting into the pump platform removal. That'll be a quick little video, and then I'm going to go right into the peristaltic pump training also.
This is how to remove the Nitro Pro Mini pump platform from the unit cabinet. Open up the door, and there's just a support plate for the big container. There's a little flapper door that lifts up and down that just unhooks the tab. Set that aside. Now, the first thing you got to do is you got to take the nozzles off. To remove the nozzles, you'll see there's a flange on each side. You rotate the flange so the flanges are going front to back, and then you just pull down, and the nozzle assembly comes out. We'll do the same thing on the other side. See how they're locked in place? When they're side to side, the flanges, you rotate the flanges front to back. You can take the nozzle out. Now the next thing you want to do in taking a pump platform out is you want to reach in, and you'll see that there are two lines. This is the water line right here, and this is the gas line. To remove the water line, you'll notice that there is, off to the side over here, there's just a gray button. I'm just going to push it, and it's a quick disconnect, and the line assembly has come out. The next thing over here, this is the gas line. You'll see there's a metal tab. I'm going to push down on that tab, and that comes apart. Now, the wiring harness over in the back left-hand corner has got two tabs on each side of the connector. Squeezing in on the tabs and pulling out, you can disconnect the harness. Now, this is intentionally been nice and tight, but it comes out. That's disconnected. And the last thing to do is down in the front here, there's a clip. You pull the clip back, as I just did here. The clip pulls back, and it disengages from a pin. Now the pump deck can be lifted up and pulled out of the unit. The next segment I'd like to talk about today is the peristaltic pump that's in the unit. So first of all, as we just showed in another video, how to get the pump deck out. So we'll take the pump deck and we'll set this on over on the table here. And as you can see, this is the peristaltic pump. We're pumping the concentrate out of the bib box and into the mixing block. Now, this is 24 volts DC from the power supply through the circuit board to the pump and the wiring harness and all of that. Now, this is mounted on the pump platform. It's a little bit awkward to get out. You got to take screws off underneath to get the brackets and all of that, and then disconnect Oetiker clamps and the hoses, and you can actually take the pump out if need be to replace it as a service part. But I have here a pump that's by itself, and a couple things I want to point out about the pump here is you'll notice there's a 4-wire harness on here. The thing about this peristaltic pump is it's 24 volts DC. The thing about DC voltage is if you raise or lower the DC voltage on a motor, DC pump motor, you increase or decrease the RPMs of the motor. So if the input voltage increases, DC voltage increases to the pump will start rotating faster and pumping more. Subsequently, if you lower the voltage, the pump will slow down and pump less, lower and higher RPMs. Now, a couple things about the pump. I'm going to take these. Now, you can actually do this while the pump is mounted on the platform also. But for this video, I'm just going to have it out separately like this. But you can remove this cover. It comes off, the access cover. And if you're doing a normal PM on this tubing is required to be replaced once a year. And it's just simply, this tube assembly comes out, that bearing comes off, this tubing can come on out of there, and the roller assembly comes on out. Now, couple things, if you do take a pump motor out, or if you go to do the PM on this pump assembly while it's on the deck, when you go to take these Oetiker clamps off and you cut them off so that you can pull the piece of tubing off, be very careful, because these are plastic fittings on there, and if you get carried away with your pincer tool and Oetiker clamps, possibility isn't. This is part of a PM kit to be done annually, that tube assembly, and there's no really maintenance. Just replace the tubing once a year. It's your normal PM. And on this pump here, you'll notice that where the pump is located right here, this is the suction side of the pump. So here's the suction side. This is the quick disconnect that the hose assembly from the bib box is coming into here. The pump sucks it into here, discharges out this, and goes into the mixing block on the pump deck. So it's directional. When you look at the pump, now I'm going to tilt this back up, and just for explaining purposes, I'm going to put this back on. At the pump. Looking forward to the pump, you should see, remember the tubing is on here like this, so it's actually, you'll see it's pulling, sucking in on this side, discharging on this side.